Hey everyone, it's Elliot here and I'm back with another Blu-ray haul. This time it's another one of those Amazon glitch ones where on amazon.co.uk I happened to find a few films that were in two deals in conjunction. So when you bought films that were in both deals, you got both bonuses knocked off, which is just incredible because all of these films were gotten for £3 each. So absolute steal. Last time this happened I picked up 24 titles, and yes, I'm guilty of not having seen all of them yet, but I am going to get round to it. This time I only picked up 6 titles, and I would say that's because I'm trying to be more careful with my spending on Blu-rays, but really the reason for that was I already had most of the other films in the deal anyway. So I picked up these 6, but they are all 6 films that I wanted anyway, so I'm glad to finally have them. Okay, I'll quickly show you all 6 of these films together, but I don't want to ruin the surprise of the reveal. So here they are, and they're gone. First up, I have one of my favourite films from 2016. A massive surprise when it came out because I was not expecting it at all. And it is The Witch, directed by Robert Eggers, which is his directorial debut as well. The fact that this is his first film is just amazing, and it makes me incredibly jealous because I want to achieve that if I ever make a film. I actually included The Witch in my top 5 horror films at Halloween last year, and I mean that. I think this is a masterpiece of modern horror, and it is divisive. It's divided people's opinions right down the middle, but I love it, and I think that in 10, 20, 30 years, people are going to look back on this and really reevaluate it. A lot like people did with Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Now I've got another film from last year, but admittedly I did not see this in the cinemas, so I'm excited to watch this because loads of people have told me how good it was and how much of a surprise this one was for them, and it is 10 Cloverfield Lane, and I'm very intrigued by this because I really liked the first Cloverfield film. And a lot of people have said this is loosely related, but there are nods to the first film in there. So I'm definitely interested in checking this out. And I love John Goodman. He's just incredible. And I love films about isolation and just hiding out. So this sounds like my cup of tea. This next film couldn't be further apart from those first 2 films I just showed you. And that is My Fair Lady from 1964, starring Audrey Hepburn. I love her so much. And this film actually won Best Picture in 1964. And that is relevant because I've been trying to collect every film that won Best Picture at the Oscars every year. So I'm looking forward to watching this. And it's a musical as well, which in the past, some musicals have put me off watching them. But since seeing La La Land and falling in love with that film, I want to kind of solidify my knowledge base on older musicals, so I'm going to start here. Again, on a completely different note to the last film I showed you, My Fair Lady, is It Came from Outer Space, and this is one of those sci-fi films from the 50s where if you watch it now, it looks very comedic and corny, but I've been dying to watch this, and this is actually a 3D Blu-ray as well, and typically I don't like 3D at all. I actually have a TV that's capable of 3D, but I just don't like it. But this is interesting because it's from the 50s and 3D as well. Okay, here I've got Schindler's List, directed by Steven Spielberg, and a lot of people are going to shun me for this, but I am guilty. I've never seen Schindler's List. That's one of my guilty unwatches, and I need to fix that very soon. But again, I've heard so much about this film. Everyone talks about it so highly. And this won Best Picture in 1993 as well, so it fits in with my collecting all of the Best Picture winners. And the 6th title in this Blu-ray haul, last but certainly not least, is Duel. And again, this is a Steven Spielberg film like Schindler's List, but it probably couldn't be any more different. This is his first film, and this is a film about a guy who is harassed by a big truck on the highway. It sounds a bit crazy, sounds a bit corny, but I'm looking to check this out because it's his first film that Spielberg ever made, so it's a piece of film history. There we go, that's my latest Blu-ray haul, courtesy of the amazon.co.uk glitch, where 2 of the deals worked in conjunction. And I do sort of feel guilty about that, but not really, because it's Amazon and they probably don't even care about losing that amount of money. And it means I get to watch these really good films for such a cheap price, so I can't complain. As always, thank you for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed seeing my latest Blu-ray acquisitions. I'll be back with more videos very soon, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with my videos as soon as they go live. I'll be back very soon, but until then, have a good time watching films, everyone.